Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to read chapter number 13, Synthetic Fibers and Plastic. In the previous class, we have learnt about fibers like jute, cotton, wool, and silk. They are plant fibers or animal fibers depending upon the source from which they are obtained. Collectively, we can say that fibers like cotton, jute, wool, and silk are obtained from natural resources. They can therefore be called natural fibers. All natural fibers are used for making fabrics, which are then used for making clothes. These fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles like ropes, carpets, and a variety of other articles of daily use. However, the demand for fibers and fabrics is so large that natural fibers are unable to fulfill it. To meet this ever increasing demand, scientists have developed artificial fibers. These fibers are called synthetic fibers or man made fibers. Synthetic fibers. Let us consider certain example. Look at a necklace made of beads joined with the help of a thread. Alternatively, observe the toy train formed by joining its wagons. Is there any similarity between the beads in a necklace and the wagons joined with one another? In both cases, a long chain of things such as beads or wagons has been joined. It has now been found that natural fibers are made from simple molecules called monomers. These monomers join in a large number to form a long chain molecule called a polymer. A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units, monomers joined together. Do you know? The word the word polymer has a Greek origin where poly means many and mers or meros stand for small unit or part. The process by which a polymer is made by joining a large number of small molecules is called polymerization. Man made polymers have been developed to meet the ever increasing demands of present day civilization. Do you know, in addition to natural and synthetic polymers, there is yet another class of polymers called semi synthetic polymers. These are obtained from natural polymers by subjecting them to specific chemical processes. For example, for example, vulcanized rubber is an example of semi synthetic polymer formed by mixing molten rubber and molten sulfur under specific conditions. Different synthetic fibers. Let us now study about the different types of synthetic fibers and their uses in some detail. Rayon or artificial silk. You have already read in class 7th that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China. Fabric obtained from silk fiber is quite costly. Its texture is very smooth. Its texture is very beautiful. Later on, attempts were made to make silk artificially. By the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in their attempts. A fiber having properties similar to that of silk was obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber was called rayon or artificial silk. The raw material used in the preparation of rayon is wood cellulose, which is a natural fiber. This natural fiber is processed to obtain a silk like fiber. Therefore, rayon is sometimes also called regenerated fiber. Rayon is therefore not completely an artificial fiber. Its raw materials is a natural fiber. Uses of rayon. Rayon can imitate the feel and texture of silk, wool, cotton, and linen. Hence, it is often mixed with cotton to make bed sheets or mixed with wool to make carpets. Rayon fabrics are smooth, cool, and comfortable. Rayon can be easily dyed in a wide range of colors. It is suitable for wear in summers because its fabric can absorb sweat. It is used in making apparels like dresses, jackets, linings, suits, hats, etc. It is widely used. It is widely used in industries, in surgical products, and in tire cords. Do you know? Rayon is also known by names like viscose rayon and art silk in the textile industry. Nylon. It is a truly artificial man made fiber. It does not use any natural fiber as its raw materials. It is first it is the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon is also called the wonder polymer. Do you know? The term nylon is named after cities. The term nylon is named after two cities, New York in USA and London in Great Britain. NY stands for New York and London, and for London. It was so named as this fiber was developed by the collective effort of scientists of their two countries. Uses of nylon. It is highly elastic, tensile, tensile and has silk-like appearance. It is used in making carpets, socks and other auxiliary items. Nylon is used in many military applications like making of ropes, parachutes, etc. It is highly durable. Hence, its fibers are used for making seat belts, tire cords, clothes, etc. It is used for making common household articles such as toothbrushes, combs, hooks, etc. It is used for making ropes, ropes for rock climbing, also used for making fishing nets. Tevelin. Terylin. Terylin is another synthetic fiber which is used for making clothes. Like nylon, terylin is also elastic, highly durable, wrinkle resistant, and moth resistant. Uses of trilene. It is largely used for making fabrics. It does not absorb water and is very strong. It is therefore used for making sails, for boats, and for making raincoats. It is used for making conveyor. It is used in home furnishings. Do you know fabrics like terry wool, terry silk, terry terracotta, etc. are made by mixing terylene in wool, silk, and cotton, respectively. Polythene terry terephthalate. Polythene terephthalate. It is a synthetic polymer commonly used to make bottles, boxes, etc. Used of PET. It is used for making containers for packaging food and soft drinks. PET bottles are commonly used in industries for selling all kinds of soft drinks, oils, and other food articles. It is used for making magnetic tapes used in audio and video cassette recorders. Acrylic fibers. Acrylon. These these are synthetic fibers which appear to resemble wool. We wear sweaters and shawls in winter. Many of these actually not made are actually not made from natural wool. Still, they appear to resemble wool made articles used of acrylic fibers. These are used for making blankets which are very light and have quite the same warmth as woolen blankets. Articles made from acrylic fibers are relatively less expensive and are available in a wide variety of colors. Advantage of synthetic fibers. They have a long lasting luster. They they last longer as compared to the natural fibers. They are easy to clean. They dry quickly. They do not wrinkle and therefore need very little or no ironing. They do not shrink on washing. They are less expensive than natural fibers. Takes Take samples of different fabrics, cut small pieces of same size, soak the pieces in different mugs, cups, containers, the small amount of water. Take the pieces out Take the pieces out of water after 5 minutes and spread them in the sun for 15 minutes. Now compare the amount of water still remaining in each container. Also observe the time taken by these pieces to dry up. What do you observe? The volume of water left over in the mugs, cups in which synthetic fibers were soaked was more than that in mugs, cups in which natural fibers were soaked. The synthetic fibers absorb less water, they dry very fast as compared to natural fibers. Activity 2. Take an iron stand having an attached clamp. Take a cotton thread of about 50 centimeter length. Tie it to the clamp so that it hangs freely. Now suspend a pan on the free end. Add weights add weights on Add weights one by one on the pan till the thread breaks. Note the total weight added on the pan that was needed to break the thread. This weight gives the strength of the fiber that is related to the tensile strength of fiber. Now take threads of wool, nylon, terylene, rayon, and repeat the above activity. Note down the observation in a tabular form and write the names of fibers in increasing order of their tensile strength. Disadvantages of synthetic fibers. They have very low melting point, melt at temperature very low temperature. They burn to form small sticking breads at high temperature. It is therefore not advisable to wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen. Unlike natural fibers, they do not absorb sweat. Clothes made from synthetic fibers are therefore very uncomfortable in summer and rainy season. Synthetic fibers are non biodegradable, hence, they cause a lot of pollution. Plastics. Plastics are polymers of simple molecule monomers. The arrangement of simple molecules in different polymers is not of the same type. These are certain plastics where monomers are arranged in a straight chain. Such plastics are said to have linear arrangement of molecules. They are generally known as thermoplastics. Do you know the first man made plastic was invented by Alexander Parkes in 1862. He gave the name Parkesine to the plastic. In some other plastics, the monomers are crossed. In some other plastics, monomers are cross-linked. Such plastics are said to have cross-linked arrangement. They are generally known as thermosetting plastics. Characteristics of synthetic plastics. Lightweight. Synthetic plastics materials are very light in weight as compared to the natural plastic materials. High tensile strength. Synthetic plastics can hold a lot of weight without breaking. For example, a thread of synthetic plastic can withstand more weight as compared to a thread of cotton of the same thickness. Resistance to chemicals. Synthetic plastics are not easily affected by strong chemicals such as acids and alkalis. Non biodegradable. Synthetic plastics are not biodegradable, that is, they do not wither like natural materials, natural plastics. Lustrous and colorful. Synthetic plastics, synthetic Synthetic plastic materials can be made more shiny and bright. They can be made in any desired color or texture. They are therefore often used for making a large variety of household products. Non conductors. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Do you know? Teflon is a special plastic on which oil and water do not stick. It is used for providing a non-stick coating on cook- cookwares. Do you know synthetic fibers plastics generally catch fire easily? However, melamine is a plastic which is flame resistant. It is therefore coated on on the uniforms of firemen. Types of synthetic plastics. Synthetic plastics are classified as thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. First, thermoplastics. Plastics which have a linear arrangement of molecules are thermoplastics. These plastics can be deformed easily on heating and can be remolded into a new shape. Polythene, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, nylon, poly, polyethylene, and terylene are among the well known examples of thermoplastics. Thermosetting plastics. Plastics which have a cross linked arrangement of molecules are called thermosetting plastics. These plastics can be deformed on heating and therefore can be remolded again. Bakelite and melamine are examples of thermosetting plastics. Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity and is used in making electrical switches, handles of cooking utensils, etc. Melamine resists fire and can tolerate heat better than other plastics. It is used for making kitchenware and fabrics which resist fire. Plastics and the environment. When we go to the market for purchasing items of daily need, we should buy usually do not take a cotton or jute carry bag with us. The shopkeeper may then give us the items in polythene carry bags. Also, most of the materials being sold are wrapped in polythene. Synthetic polymers by and large have some common characteristics. These are resistant to heat and chemicals like acids and alkalis. Their inertness make them useful, but has also created numerous environmental problems. All these carry bags or wrappers ultimately find their way to the garbage can. The disposal of all such plastic garbage is a major problem all over the world. It is because plastic does not get decomposed by natural process such as action of bacteria. Materials which get decomposed through natural process such as action of bacteria are called biodegradable parts and skins of vegetable and fruits. Leftover foodstuff, paper, cotton, wood, etc. are example of biodegradable materials. Materials that do not decompose through natural process and take a very long time to degrade are called non-biodegradable. Plastic bags, plastic buckets, etc. are example of non-biodegradable materials. Damage caused by plastic waste. Plastic carry bags and other articles clog clog to the city drainage system, thereby causing a lot of inconvenience. Stray cows and other animals in the process of eating the food waste may also swallow materials like polythene bags and wrappers. This can choke the digestive tract of animals and can cause their death. Plastics take several years to decompose. They are non-environmental friendly. They are not environmental friendly and cause environmental pollution. Plastics if burnt, produce harmful gases which pollute air. Measures to control the damage caused by plastic waste. We should not throw plastic wrappers carelessly on road. They then generally get carried into the city sewage system, resulting in clogging of drainage. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes should be collected separately and disposed of separately. We should make use of bags made of cotton or jute. When we go out for shopping, this will reduce the use of plastics. As a responsible citizen, we need to remember the 4 Rs principle: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. We need to develop habits that help to preserve the environment. Thank you.